Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. I know it's not Wednesday, but I got so much stuff to get to you guys that I figure for the next couple of weeks so I can get caught up a little bit. You might see some additional review episodes in days other than Wednesdays, right? I wanted to bring to mind this one here, which has been mentioned on last week's Friday's show, the new release show with Ken Golden. He was talking about how he had this one in stock. He's getting it back in stock in a couple of days. He's currently sold out on it. But I think all you Pink Floyd fans will want to check this one out if you haven't already. It's a Pink Floyd live in Montreux, 1970. And again, this is basically, a glorified bootleg, right? This is not officially released by the band. 2-disc set chronicling the show at Montreux Jazz Festival. What are the dates, you might be asking? That's a good question. There's no information anywhere on here. It was that year. But this was towards, I believe, the end of the 1970 tours, the second half of the year. So for those of you maybe who picked up that Live at the Fillmore West release that I talked about a couple months ago, that was more the beginning of the tour. This is towards the end of the tour. This does not contain the full show. This has been released and bootlegged many times over the years. Last came out on CD by a different company about a year or so ago, and the track listing was a little bit different. So this edition does not include the Atom Heart Mother Suite or Interstellar Overdrive, but this does have what I believe are like a 2-part blues encore that they did that night as well. So let me go through the track listing here. So disc 1, you get Astronomy Domine, Fat Old Son, of course from the Atom Heart Mother album, Cymbeline, and Embryo. And almost all the tracks on this 2-disc set from this concert are pretty lengthy. Lots of cool stuff going on. This is the very experimental, very psychedelic Pink Floyd, but yet I'm finding I'm enjoying this performance a lot more than the Fillmore one. I think that was a little looser, even way more experimental and far out there. I think this is a little tighter, which I really appreciate, I think. Embryo is killer on here. Astronomy Domine, as always, just so well done. Lots of great Gilmour guitar, a lot of great organ from Richard Wright throughout this entire set. Disc 2, you got Green is the Color. And then Careful with That Axe, Eugene. Now it gets really weird. Right now, all the space rock stuff starts happening. Then you get an extended version of Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun with all sorts of weirdness, all sorts of soloing and experimentation and things going on. Excellent version of that song. And then, if that wasn't great, then you get another, I think it's 20-minute version of Saucerful of Secrets, which is absolutely out of control good. Really worth your time hearing that from here. And then, like I said, I believe on the original show they played Interstellar Overdrive after A Saucerful of Secrets. That's not on here, but you do get this 2-part piece called Just Another 12 Bar, and then the next one is called More Blues. So you get, it's like an extended blues jam at the end. A lot of good David Gilmour guitar soloing going on this particular track. You get some good organ. Does it sound a little out of place alongside everything else? Yeah, kind of. Kind of strange that they would play something like that alongside all of this other stuff, which isn't bluesy at all, but, whatever. Sound quality is really good, actually. You do hear some audience talking in the background here and there throughout. Again, I'm not sure where this was sourced from, but it just sounds like you're there in the audience, right, listening to the show. So you do hear some talking here and there, but you can hear all the instruments, all the music fairly loud in the mix, so there's no hindrance there. It's a pretty damn good bootleg recording, if you ask me. And like I said, we don't normally talk about bootlegs on the channel here, but I know when it comes to a band like this and when the stuff does come out on CD and it's readily available, why not let you guys know about it? So this is Expensive Woodlands Recordings, released this year, just recently. And like I said, if you go check out lasercd.com, Ken is currently out of stock in it, but he does expect these to come in. I think he said either later this week or next week. So he's got more. He says he's sold out of these really, really quickly. So he's bringing more in. So yeah, Pink Floyd, Montreux 1970 live, 2-disc set. Really, really good stuff. Check it out if you haven't already. And visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, the link below to our Ko-Fi page and our merch page. The link is below. Check those out. And thank you so much for contributing. And we'll see you next time here with more stuff on the channel. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.